Hi, I'm Kristen with Wildflowers and Fresh Food, and today I'm back in the kitchen with Mauricia, this time in her kitchen, and we're making
Ropa Vieja, a Cuban dish.
a yummy Cuban dish, and she's trying to teach me how to say it. Roja, I've got.
Ropa
I have not got it.
Vieja.
Ropa
Vieja.
Vieja.
There you go.
Okay, well, show me how to make this.
Okay.
I can't even say it. I can't wait
Well,
to
the
make it.
first thing, as usual, we're gonna wash our hands, right?
Yes. All right.
So now, the first thing we need for the meat is gonna be half of an onion.
All right.
Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it in a big piece, a big chunk.
Big chunks.
Okay.
Good. All right.
So we're gonna put like this. You can use the slow cooker.
Nice.
And cook your meat overnight, and then you put a little bit of green peppers in your slow cooker, right?
So we're gonna take meat and do that overnight, and you already did that for us.
I
right?
did.
Ooh,
but
look
I'm
at
gonna
that.
show. But I'm
Ooh,
gonna
it's
show.
pretty.
We need a big fat
Look at that
piece
gorgeous piece
of sirloin meat. This is the last part that I left a little bit to show how thickness they have to be.
Sirloin.
It has meat, it has fat,
Yeah.
so it has to be a long, big chunk.
All right.
Okay, so that
So you
one
didn't
you're gonna
trim it
put
up?
it. No,
Nope.
you just
Fat
cut
in
it.
there.
You can cut it like if it's too long. You cut it in 2 pieces and put it inside the slow cooker, right?
And water,
and
onion,
then you put
pepper.
water, onion, pepper. You put a little bit of cumin, bay leaves, a little bit of garlic and salt. And
Bay
you
leaf,
just
garlic, salt, cumin.
cumin.
You're the queen of cumin.
I love cumin.
I love cumin too.
If you don't have a slow cooker, you can do it in the stove for like 5 hours.
Okay, good to know.
It
'cause I
has to
don't
be
have.
very
Okay.
tender, the meat.
Okay.
Very tender.
Inside the oven, on top of the oven, doesn't matter. As
In the
long as
stove.
it's
On the
getting
stove.
hot.
Yes, it
Okay.
needs to be boiling the water for 4 or 5 hours until you see that the texture of the meat gets super soft and you have this kind of texture.
Oh, look at that.
Okay,
so
and
it's
then
cooked
you
down.
can cut it and
yum.
make slices. You see?
So
Look
how did you do that?
soft.
Did you just peel it?
You
like
just
that
peel it
your
with a
finger?
fork. It's gonna be so tender that it's just gonna break. That's what it's called Ropa Vieja. Ropa Vieja, it means old clothes. These
Old
kind of old
clothes?
clothes,
No
like when they start to
way.
breaking down like so easily.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it is called
Oh,
Ropa
I
Vieja.
love
That is
that.
easy. That is peeling, is getting out.
That's
you know.
awesome.
Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we have that, right? And we're gonna use our pan and we're gonna put it in around mid-heat.
Okay.
And you're gonna use barely oil. That's it.
Oh gosh, just a tiny
It's
bit.
nothing.
Okay.
This doesn't have any oil, any fat. It's the same fat that it comes out from the meat. So it's very rich, but it's in the natural fat. So
Just a
it's
little
a
bit that
really
was on
good
there.
dish because it's not a fatty dish that usually a lot of recipes it can have
Yeah.
butter or
Yes.
a lot of
Yeah.
dripping oil or something. It's very, very healthy.
So this is gonna have that fresh
Okay.
taste and
What we're gonna do is to start to cook the meat. You need to do small slices of peppers. You need the 3 color peppers. So this is gonna be all the process of everything.
so
Okay.
really nice and thin.
Very
Julianne.
nice and thin, exactly. Julianne cuts. So we
Very
have
nice.
it ready there.
Okay.
And it's also the same thing we're gonna do with the onions, okay? We're gonna do very thin. We have it already here that I made.
Pretty.
And you see, so this, we're gonna put it in the
Okay.
pan. Okay.
It's gonna have so much flavor. It's beautiful.
Oh yeah, the colors, it's just gorgeous. So we're gonna wait this until it start to be cooking, and then we're gonna put our black beans.
Okay.
We're gonna put the onions too.
This is sort of a high prep meal. Like even
It
though you
is.
spend a lot of time prepping. so pretty.
It takes a lot of time to do this.
So you were telling me last time that we cooked together that your spices, really authentic, really high quality spices, and I did add that into my cooking, and I think it made a big difference.
Yeah, it makes totally a big difference. And
Nice
you
rice,
can,
nice spices.
you can compare, sometimes it happens to me that you buy very cheap cumin and $2, and then you have the $8. You don't want it, you want to save some money, and it's not the same. It tastes totally different, and the flavors, everything, it's totally different. So the rice is the same. What we do is with the white rice, you know, the first thing you have to do is wash it really good.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So I rinse mine, but I don't wash it really good.
Okay. When
so
you
what do you
rinse
mean by that?
the rice,
Okay.
what is gonna happen is you're rinsing your rice and you see the white starch that is coming out from there.
Okay.
If you wanted a more open grain and softener, it needs to be washed off all the starch.
I see. All right, I'm learning
That's
a lot. Okay.
Tricks.
Just pour off the water.
You see this?
Just
Look at this.
Yes. Okay, that's all starch. It's that creamy white is all starch.
And also, you know, you never know the process of the rice. If they put some. So you wash until it gets more clear. You know, it gets a little more clear. Okay.
I love that.
And then
thank you.
What you're gonna do is you're gonna put it either in a pot with water, a little bit of salt, and oil or olive oil, and let it boil. You know, medium low heat to cook the rice. Okay. And then when it's ready, you just mix it a little bit so it doesn't get consistent and hard. Okay. For this one here, you can usually use white rice, but I like to be more yellowish. So
tell me this. I want to know this.
I use this one here that is a sazon Goya, and it's usually
international aisle.
It's a international aisle, and it has cilantro and achiote. So it's one is enough to make the rice. So when you're making the rice, you put this, a little bit of salt, olive oil or oil.
When you're starting the rice.
When you're starting the rice. And that's gonna be it. Okay. And what is gonna come?
That gorgeous.
Yes.
Color.
Is gonna come the color of the rice is gonna be. This is gonna be.
Gosh, that is amazing.
Okay.
That is a
and it
beautiful,
really good.
stunning
it is.
color.
So right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our black beans.
Look how beautiful.
In there. You can do it. It can be canned beans.
Okay.
If you don't want it
overnight. Gosh, that's just stunning. And at this point, we haven't added, and we've just done the teeny bit of olive oil, the peppers, the onions, the beans, but we haven't added any spices or anything.
You don't need any spices anymore in this because already you have the richness in the meat and the water that is in there. So in this, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna start to put our meat.
Wow.
So this
is some of the juice, lots of the meat, and it's really just
this
whatever
is for
ratio
a
we
lot
want.
of people.
Okay.
So it's not for only 2 or 3 or 4.
And like you said, we can always put it in the freezer or have this for a big party, a big group.
I like the colors.
I love the colors.
Of course you like the colors.
Anything colorful is just my thing.
I know. So if you see here, if you want to put a little bit more, you can put it. But I think it's going to be perfect because if we put more, it's going to disappear, the color and all that. Right?
No, it looks perfect.
So what we're going to do in this is you can put some ketchup or tomato paste. I like to put my ketchup, that is organic ketchup, and it makes just a little bit of the flavor in there. Okay. It's quite a little bit. So what you're gonna do is try to make it to get a little bit more. The waters gets consumed.
Evaporate a little bit.
Evaporate a little bit more, so you have the consistency to serve it in a plate. Okay. With the rice.
I can't get over the color of that
I know.
Right, it's like a beautiful soft orange tangerine almost kind of color. A restaurant trick.
Look at this.
Yeah. All right. Love that.
Okay.
Did you have to oil the dish or anything? Or you just
put a
the rice
little
in?
bit of
Okay,
oil in there.
Okay.
So this one here. Thank you.
Ooh.
This. They put a lot of rice.
Okay, I'm Kristen with Wildflowers and Fresh Food. This is the Ropa Vieja.
Vieja. And I am Maritza.
Yes.
I own Sage Lebanese Cuisine in downtown Fairhope, 319 Fairhope Avenue. This is not in the menu. This is something from my Latin roots. And you can follow us on Instagram and Facebook, Sage Lebanese Cuisine. And also, if you want to follow me, Melly's That Style and Instagram.
Sage Restaurant is one of my favorite restaurants to go to, full of wonderful food. And thank you so much, Maritza, for showing us what you make at home. You can follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Wildflowersandfreshfood.com is my website. Thank you so much for watching us today.